don't know, hopefully fun stuff. All right, so I actually wanted to start with some hip hinge, kind of a squat and a little torso hinge here. Just getting a little bit of that hip, knee, ankle mobility. You know, I know it's a buzzword, but it's also something so important for us to have. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Now I want you to take your right leg and just open it out, and then take the left leg and open it out. So just open from the hip, abs in strong. 3, 2 more, 2 more each side. 2, I like to put my hand on my abs just to kind of notice what's going on. 1 more. Good, then let's take it from the outside to the in. A little bit more uncoordinated, maybe we'd say. We're just gonna do 3 more. Just getting some movement in the hip. 2. By the way, it wouldn't hurt you to do these every day. All of these. 1, good. Come back to center, hug your right knee to the chest. Roll the ankle, oops, sorry. Yeah, balance. And then roll the ankle in the other direction. Hold it in, open it out. Balance or not. As you can see, I'm not very balanced this morning. 3, 2, 1. Left leg up. Hold it in, roll the ankle. Arm out, kind of counterbalances. And then hold it in and open it out. Bring it down, shake it out. Open the arms, open, close. So you will use a couple different sets of weights as well. Big arms. And then let's do a little push down, add back the hip, the knee. Okay, thanks. Up and back. 3, 2, take the arms back behind you. Little pulses here in a bent over position. 3, 2, 1, hands together, clasp. Separate your legs, soften the knees, and forward fold over your legs. Hang your head down. Shift a little side to side. Come back to center, release the arms, undangle. Go to one side. And just hold over. I didn't tell you which side, I don't care. And then come back over to the other side. And then coming back to center. Now, roll up through your spine. Grab your strap, if it's nearby, your band. And we're going to put the band above the knees. We're also going to take a medium to heavy weight. Whatever that means to you today. Now, again, we're going to come onto a surface that's stable, although you could use a Bosu ball if you have it. You can sit down and put the band on, because you're going to start in seated position. So, the higher the object, and if this doesn't work for anybody, by the way, just do squats, all right? But you're going to start from the bottom. So the first thing I want you to do, let's try it without a weight, is sit to the edge of your step, your bench, whatever you're using. I'll wait for you all to get your bands on. Okay. Good. So if you can also sit on two or 3 or 4 yoga blocks. All right. Without using your hands, separate your legs so that your bands are taut. Right? They're never loose. Oh, Michelle, you've got that. So yeah, that's going to be nice and challenging. So without using your hands, if you can, put your hands to your chest and then lift yourself up without the knees knocking in and out. Okay? So let's just do a couple of those without a weight, because needless to say, the weight's going to add a little bit of tension to it. So now come back down in the same position. Just watch for where you're sitting, okay? And make sure that you land on it. Preferably on it, but if going down all the way is a bit much, then don't go all the way down. So open your knees wide, hands at your heart if you can. Without bringing the knees in or using your hands, lift yourself up. Now some of you have done some stuff like this with me, and come on back down. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, so the lower you are, the more challenging this becomes. Good. Let's do one more. So you gotta sit all the way down. Don't relax too much in the seated position, right? But as you come back up. And so Deb, you missed it. The idea is to come up without the knees knocking in. Okay, so keep the knees apart. Okay, good. So now, if you'd like, grab the weight under your chin. Keep your legs wide. So you're in that stance that we do in a squat all the time, that neutral with a slight turn out, right? So just a slight turn out at the hips, but your knees open up a little bit wider in your knee. Of course, if your band is stopping you from doing it. That's it, good. So now, use the glutes to get down at your back. In 3, let's go up. 2, 1. Come up, 1, and come all the way down. 2, I forget how low the reformer is. 3, this is 3, and now let me watch you for a second. 4, try not to use your back to get up. It's really good, Cam. Let me see. 5, good, Michelle. Good, Sid. 6, yeah. 7, out to Africa. 8. Oh, how about the Panthers, guys? They won. 9. One more. Now we're going to stay in the standing position. I'll turn around. And we're just going to do goblet squats. In 3, 2, go. Squat down 1, 2, 3. So keep driving through the heels. Same thing with the legs. Don't let them turn in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. And come back up. Okay. Now, you can put your hands on your step, your bench, your chair, and just take your legs out to a plank position and bring your knee to your chest like a mountain climber. But here's the good news. Easier higher up, right? So we'll just do 10 of those, just changing up a bit from what I actually wrote down for the workout. So step back into a plank. You can stay on the floor as well. Head in line with tailbone. 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back up. If you had to take off your bands, go ahead and grab it back on. And then go ahead and have a seat back on your, whatever your chosen bench is. All right, my band is starting to curl up. So come back down to a seated position. Take the weight in your hands. Weight is above, a band is above the knees. Legs are as wide as you can maintain. You know, if your band is tight, that's something that will work for you. Weight underneath your chin. Make sure you try to come up without the knees knocking in. So engage the core nice and strong. In 3, we come up 2, 1, come all the way up 1, and down. Yeah, adding the weight is, secondary. Let's get the form right. 2. Good. 3, row. This is super good for you. I know you don't want to hear that, but 4. It's good for all of us. That was 5, I believe. 6. Good. 7. You could even add a block on top of your step, which I'm not sure. I think Susan might have. I'm not sure. 3 more. 3. You can see it's very challenging not to bring the knees in. 2. But super, super good for us as we get older. And 1. Stay in a standing position. 10 squats. Here we go. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2 more. Last one. Good. Put the weight down. Come back onto your object. Okay, hands on the bench, wherever it is. Step your legs back for plank. You can pick up the pace on this if you want, or stay a little bit slower. 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. We're going to move this. Now we're going to keep the band where it is. Grab one. Keep your one weight nearby. Just have it there. We're going to practice first. Now, this could even be done on a stability ball because we do it on a stability ball often. All right, but put your right leg on your item. So this one you might want lower, but you'll see. If you're not going to put your foot up on something, obviously you're just going to keep it on the floor behind you. Both knees are going to bend as we reach in front of the leg and come back up. Now, I said we've done this on a stability ball before as well, so this is a little bit more stable. So let's do the first set without weight. Bend both knees. There's a generous, it's just like a lunge, right? Hips and shoulders are forward in 3, 2, go. So touch down and push up with your standing leg. So I just want you to realize that we're not pushing off the back leg. Both knees are bent, but the front leg is doing most of the work. There you go. 3. I can't see it, I can see your torso. 4. If you can hinge a little forward, that's good, Ken. Good, Susan. Yeah, 6. That's good, Deb. 7. 8. 2 more. You don't even need to use a weight with this one. Well, with any of them. 10, and then switch. Okay? And the band, if possible, is still above your thighs. Good. It's just going to help you for keeping your legs to move out to the side, to open up. All right, yeah, and there's going to be one side that's a little happier than the other. Bend both knees in 3, 2, go. So bend down, touch the floor, drive through that front leg. 2. If you don't feel this in your glutes, you might want to let me know. 3, Karen, you might want to bring your band down a little bit. Maybe you can't move with it. 4, yeah, a little higher than your knees. 5, good. And, you know, some of us turn our hips, knees in. Yeah. 8. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Come up. All right. So I'm going to take this to a wider leg. I know my band keeps going on me today. Open up to a wider leg. Externally rotate the hip, knee, hands behind your head. Sit down. 3, 2, tick-tock. 1. Now you can have your hands behind your head. You have your arms out to the side or down by your side, or you can have them over your head. 4. So whatever works for you. 5. Longer levers is going to be more challenging. More on your back though, so listen. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 1 more. And come back up. All right, so now, if you want to take that first exercise a little further, add a weight to it, into your right hand with your left leg on the floor. Or the left leg is in the front. So sit yourselves up first. Put your right foot on the step, the chair, the bench. The bench may be high, but you could just keep it behind you. All right? If you're going to use the weight, we're going to bend the knee, add a row, and then come back up. Man, my glutes are already on fire. In 3, 2, opposite hand foot, 3, 2, go. 1, row, stand up, 1, 2. Now you're pushing through that left leg to lift you up, not the right leg, or not the leg that's elevated or behind you. It's the foot that's in the floor, 5, abs are tight, 6. So even if you're just going, you know, stepping back a little bit of a difference, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and come back up. You know, this is one of those that may be more beneficial if you don't use the weight. You have to judge it yourself. Left leg behind you, hips are squared. Remember, it's not a tightrope, it's at least a train track. You can go on the ball of the back foot. There you go, Michelle. Okay. 3, 2, go. Hinge forward row, 1. Come back up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 more, guys. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Weight down. Separate your legs. Turn out your toes. They may not go very wide because you've got a band on still. In 3, tick-tock, 2, go. It's side to side, like there's, you're a piece of toast in a toaster. You can't go forward or back or you get burned. 4, there's 2 panes of glass. 5, 6, good. Try to get the elbow behind the knee, 7, or the hip. 8, and love takes, 9, and 10. Good. Now, you can keep your band on or not. You'll need 2 weights at some point. So whatever your matching weight, have it nearby. You don't need your bench right now or your chair. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to get back into that plie position. Turn the toes out and take the arms up overhead with a tricep extension. Now, don't let the wrists break and come forward. You want to push straight up like you're doing a push-up, right? So push straight up to the ceiling so the weight goes to the ceiling. Elbows are by your ears. Turn your toes out. You can stay in this position upright or down, or go down and up as the arms go down, the hips go down, same thing, okay? Arms up. In 3, 2, go. 10, push straight to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 more, 10. 2 weights, kickbacks. I know we did them the other day, but they're okay. So 2 weights, hinge forward, elbows in, 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 weight again. Hold the weight in either direction. Halo, crossbody chops, 1 to each side. We're only going to do 10 of those. All right? So all the way behind your head, depending on your shoulder and mobility and flexibility. In 3, 2, go. 1, cross the body, go the other direction. 2, try to get the hands all the way back behind by your ponytail. 3, 4, with a forceful chop down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 more, and 10. Good, all right. So we got 1 more set of this. Then we'll be going to sitting a little bit, and we'll go over that. All right, legs apart, arms overhead, one heavy weight, toes out, knees bent, arms up, 3, 2, go. 10. Biceps stay by the ears, 2. 3. 4. You may not get as wide as you can because of the band. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 1 more. 1. 2 weights. Kickbacks. And both up. Hinge forward in 3. 2. Go. 10. 9. Shoulders down away from the ears. 4. No movement at the shoulders. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. One weight again. Overhead halo chops. Trying to get the arms all the way behind your head. And I know that's not possible for everybody on account of flexibility and mobility. So work as best you can. 3, 2, pick your side. 1, chop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, let's go to the, you might want to choose to get some lighter weights for some. So bring the weights with you to your seating option. Chair, bench is fine. You can keep your band on, or you can slide it off, but we're going to put it back on in a little bit. So, again, go ahead and find your seat. All right. The band shouldn't disturb you, but if it does, slide it down. You can take it off. You can just slide down because we're not doing the legs right now. But you might want to keep your legs a little stable. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is probably with a lighter weight, a side raise. Now, if you're sitting on a bench, a step, a chair, you're sitting towards the edge, right? Your sitting bones are right at the edge. So that if you put your hands down, you might hit your bench, your step, your chair, right? Which I want you to do. I don't want your arms to be able to go behind you, all right? So the first exercise is going to be from that position by your thighs, lifting straight out to the side, okay, in an upright position. So grab those light weights, thumbs point forward, kind of, shoulders roll back. Sit up, keep your knees apart, 3, 2, go, 10. I don't want your arms going underneath your legs, just like in front of our legs when we're standing. 4, 5, now notice your core has to activate. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Now take the same action, but lay your chest on your thighs. Now you can bring your arms underneath just for space. Right, Daisy? 10, 9, now the belly and the thighs stay connected, look forward. 3, don't look down. 4, so keep your head neutral, your neck neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 1 more. 2 night bird. Okay, sit up again. This is a little more challenging, at least it is for me. Weights are knocking into the step, they're not going beyond it, and we're going to lift straight up shoulder height and back down. Thumbs are up, all right? Yeah, you might have to go one arm at a time or lighten the weight or get rid of the weight. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2. So Deb, I don't know if your chair goes all the way back. Just stop it at the front of the chair. 3. I saw the chair you were on, that's why I don't think it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. So notice how much your abdominals have to work here. One more. Put your weights down. Grab that second but heavier set of weights. Back to leaning on your thighs. Yeah. Alright, so bent over rows with our chest staying connected, not moving back and forth, but staying connected to your thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Keep your head neutral. So look out in front of you, not down below you. If you feel tension in your neck, just then let your chin go, but try not to curve the spine. 3, 2, bent over rows. 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, last one. Sit up, arms by your side. This is going to be tricky again for some of us. Bicep curls with the palms facing up in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8. Try and get as full a range of motion as you can. That's why we're sitting towards the edge. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. A little bit harder when you got to stabilize a little bit more. 10 and put it down. Take your arms behind you if you have the space and just do a little front shoulder stretch, bicep stretch. All right, good job. Go back to your lighter set of weights. Susan, this is the ball that I showed you. It gets a little deflated. You have to keep inflating it. All right, that's about the size. All right, we're going to start with the side raise. You can have a slight bend in the arm. Don't knock it out. I'm always a fan of not extending through the joints to extreme. It's okay to be straight, but not lock. Just don't lock through the joint. But I like to have a little bit of softness in the elbow. Good question. Same thing with the rear delt. Well, the rear delt will be a little bit more bent. All right, so we'll start with the side raise. Arms are straight or slightly bent. How's that? 3, let the weight rest at the side of your machine or whatever you're sitting on. 3, 2, go. 10, 9. Also, the cameras give us funny angles. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. That's why, like, if I correct you, sometimes it's just the way it's looking on the camera. 5, or if I comment, 5 more. 5, 4. We're going to keep doing this in a bent position. 3 more. 2 bent over torso, I should say. 1 more. Good. Now come down. Now your hands can come underneath. And yeah, I keep my arms bent here. 2. A little bit more anyway. 3. I'm also staring out at a point in front of me rather than underneath me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Now sit up. Rack your weight against your chair, step, bench, reformer. 3, 2, go. Front raise. 1, 2. So you gotta avoid using your back to lift up, right? But your core is super fired up. 5, 6, 7. This is good for all of us that carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. 8, which is all of us probably. 9, 1 more. Don't let it fall down. 10, you control the down. So gravity's going to pull it down. Weight's going to pull it down. Controlling is where the muscle begins to build against gravity. All right, one more time, bent over position. Bent over rows into bicep curls. Ah, the clothes are coming off. All right, 3, belly stays connected to the thighs. 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up, palms face forward, 3, 2, curl, 10. So, you know, again, we're not using the little bit of momentum that we might use standing up because our arms are being stopped. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one more, 10. Good. All right. Good. Now, we're going to take your step, and if Deb and Ro can just arrange your counters a little bit more, we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to do some bridging with your chair, table, whatever. If it's higher, it's okay. Okay? If you prefer it to not be that high and you don't have a block or a yoga block or two, then just put your feet on the floor. All right, so I'm going to turn my mat so that it comes like a T to my chair, which is my reformer for now. All right? You don't need weights, but you can use them if you like to do that. So I'm actually just going to move my camera of you guys over so I can see you while my back is pretty much turned to it. All right. So your feet are going to come onto the machine. Right? I'm just going to adjust this camera too. Take it down a little bit. Good. All right, so put your feet up on the, whatever you have, the bench, the chair, the table, the ottoman, the step, the yoga blocks. Okay, if you're using a weight on your pelvis, you're going to have to hold it there. Right? And the sun's right in my eyes. Good job. Okay. So, okay. Right leg is going in the air. Left leg is doing the work, just like we did standing a little while ago, okay? So put your left foot on your stable bench and lift your hips up in the air in 3, 2, go. 10. Now, if you want more hamstring, just lift your toes up. If you want more glute, keep your feet down. And if you want more hamstrings, walk the legs away. 5, let me just see what you're doing. 6, one leg is in the air. 7, that looks good, Susan. 8, oh, nice row. 9, and 10. Good, lower your hip. If you cannot do this with the band on across the ankle, then just keep your feet bent on the bench and we'll just do elbow to opposite knee. So if you can take that same right leg and cross it over, take your left hand behind your head and lift up and over to the outside of your right knee with a side body crunch, a figure 4 crunch. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, 1. Now, put your feet on your bench. Hard to see, guys, sorry. Feet on the bench. Widen the legs a little bit further away. And see if you can either do a sit-up. I want you to do just a glide up or a touch to your knees crunch. All right? We'll do the crunch to the knees in 3, because I can't see you guys. 2, and 1. So roll your hands on your thighs. That's it, Susan. Good. Just a nice long crunch. If you can go all the way up to seated, go. Great, great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or you're here, 8, 9, and 10. Lay down on your back. It's going to be the same leg, guys. The same leg. Right leg in the air. Left leg on the bench in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankle over the knee. Hands behind the head. 3, 2, go. You can take the right arm to the side, or you can have the right arm behind your head as well. 3, get up and rotate over to the right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to change up the next one. 9 and 10. 2 feet on the bench, 2 hands behind the head. Lift and crunch. Lift your hips and crunch at the same time. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep your head in your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Good. Lay down. Hug your knees into your chest. Open the arms. Shift the hips to the right. Let the knees go over to the left side. Spinal twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale up to the other side. And come back up. All right, side B. Left leg in the air. Toes up or down. 3, 2, go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Left ankle above or both knees on the floor, just doing a cross body crunch. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We'll do it again. 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Oh, stay there with the cloud. Feet on the bench. Bridge and crunch in 3, 2, go. Hips up and head up. 2. Good. We're not moving our neck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg in the air. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Figure 4, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hips, bridge and crunch in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Take your band off if it's still on. I'm just going to flip around so the sun's not in my eyes. Okay. Lay down on your back. Put the band around the bottom of your foot. Doesn't matter really what kind of band you have. Stretch your right leg straight, flex and point. Hold on with 2 hands. Stretch your left leg out on the floor if that's okay for your back. If you're not using a band, you can hold on to your foot somewhere. Just keep the leg straight. And lift your head and shoulders up. Lift your bottom leg up off the floor. Pull your leg and chest closer to each other in 3, 2, 1. Lay your head down. Put the band in your left hand if it's around the right foot. And cross the leg over to the other side. So a long stretch outside outer hip, glutes, IT band, arm and chest, shoulder. Come back to center, switch the arms. Take the band into the right leg, bend your left leg again. Open the right leg out to the side, put your left hand on your hip to remind you to kind of stay down, and then if you can and want, extend the leg out. But you don't want to roll over to your right side, you want to keep your hips on the floor. The other leg can be on the floor or resting on the bench, which is even better. Good, then come back up to center. Bend the knee, switch the legs. Put this around the bottom of the left foot. Stretch it up. You're drawing the leg towards you. If you can, extend the right leg out. And then lift your head and shoulders up and lift your bottom leg off the floor for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good, bring it back. Take it into your right hand and cross the leg over. Should feel really good after today's squats. Come back to center like this. Left hand holds the weight, bend the right knee first. Open out to the left side. And put your right hand on your right hip to remind it not to roll over. And then if you can or want, straighten the bottom leg out. Come back to center. And bend the knees. Release the band. Take both knees up to your chest. Open your arms to a T. Shift the hips right, the knees both fold to the left. Twist. Left hand outside the right thigh, right arm up over your head behind you. Come back through center. Shift your hips left, knees fall to the right. And then come on back to center, like this. Hug the knees. Let's cross the right knee over the left knee. Grab the ankles, pull the heels to the buttocks, but lengthen your tailbone down. This is like a seated cow face pose. And then switch the cross of the legs. So stretch out your glutes. They got a big workout. Uncross the legs, hug the knees in. Rock and roll yourself up until you are seated. And then I'm going to turn this way. And then just come into a wide-legged squat if you can. If you can't, just go into your forward fold right from there. Walk your hands forward and walk your weight back. Press your palms down, lift your hips up, turn your toes forward. Fold your body over in half. Tuck the chin into the chest. Ragdoll your body to stand all the way up. And then stretch your arms up overhead. Lean to your right side. Oh, I gotta move a little bit back. Lean to your left side. And then come back up. Hands down, roll down one more time. Tuck the chin to the chest, roll up. Take a big breath in, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, hug yourself. Wednesday, hump day, over and out. Stay strong, safe, and stay healthy.